Good morning and welcome to LCRT 5150, Culturally Relevant and Responsive Pedagogies. I'm Dr. Sherry Taylor. I'll be your professor for this course, and I'm really looking forward to our interactions. They'll be all online from June 5th until the 30th. Those are the course dates. That contradicts a bit of what was in the schedule. But that is, it's a 4-week course, so we'll have a lot going on, and I hope that you will enjoy our interactions and find them stimulating. So let me tell you just a little bit about the course and then what to expect on Canvas. In the course, we will primarily use the culturally responsive pedagogy, teaching like our Students' Lives Matter textbook. That's our core text, and then we have a variety of other readings, some recent, some kind of more watershed, a little bit older publications that I picked purposely to bring in a few key concepts I really want us to consider. So there are a number of readings. Everything will be laid out for you each week. We'll start with this short mini lecture just to get us off on the right foot. And let's see. This week we'll be talking a bit and reading a bit about the U.S. Educational context and current frameworks in culturally relevant and responsive pedagogy. You'll actually do quite a bit of reading about culture at an individual level, and that's something that we'll do every week is really move between looking at an individual level and looking at a larger scale, broad level around culture, cultural frames of reference, and culturally responsive pedagogy. So about Canvas, Canvas is really your friend. Once you have taken a look at the syllabus, studied the assignments, taken a look at the course calendar, then I strongly encourage you to delve into Canvas and become really familiar with it. There are a few activities this week to help you do that, but to give you an idea of what to expect, the first module, which is really kind of an organizational framework on Canvas, is the course resources and overview. So I encourage you to take a look at that. There are guidelines that'll be useful. There's some commentary about routines, weekly routines, and what to expect. There's also some access around using APA style, which you'll need to do in one of your papers. So take a look at that course overview and resources. There are several documents in there for you to use and refer to. The next major set of modules really are our weeks, and you are provided with a weekly overview page, and from that page you will find hot links that take you to readings, they take you to more specific guidelines around assignments, they take you to discussions, and so that weekly overview page is where you really want to start and where you want to work from each week. When you go into Canvas, you're going to see up in the right-hand corner a little listing of what's next and even some assignments that are due. And what some students do is go right to that. And I strongly discourage you from doing that. You'll only access part of the course. You'll miss some really key content and assignments if that's what you do. So I encourage you to always go into the Canvas course shell and go right to the weekly overview page. There you're going to find some key topics. I'm looking at my screen right now to kind of remind myself. Key topics, guiding questions. There's always a how to start and things to do. So one of the things that I've tried to start each week with is just a mini lecture, something like this. This one's a little more procedural. And then you will often find at least one other video clip of interest. So for example, this week there's like a 1.5 minute clip about culture that I think you'll find interesting, and it really aligns with our readings for the week. Then you'll see a listing of readings. This week, you also have, you need to get yourself set up on Canvas for this course. You also need to sign up for a short web meeting with me. I'll meet with a small group. And so there's a live document, Google Doc, where you can sign up. I ask you to give me your top 3 choices, and then I'll get back to you about the specific meeting time and how to go about that. That'll give us a chance to meet face-to-face virtually for the course. You have an introduction to do so we can get to know each other a little bit better. That's shared with the whole group. And then the major focus this week is culture and a reflection for you on your culture. And so you'll be asked to develop a culture puzzle and a short presentation. Again, you'll find the guidelines for that, how to go about that on Canvas. I always try to end each section with a planning ahead so that you can really think about how to prepare yourself for the coming weeks. Just so you know, all weeks are open so that you can peruse each weekly overview page and see what is coming. All assignments are open so that you can look at them. That said, I ask that you follow the timelines suggested, and please don't start to interact in week 3 when we're still in week 2, that sort of thing. But please take a look at what's going to be happening and what some of the assignments are. It's a 4-week class, so things happen quickly. We're doing a lot. We definitely redesigned the course to make it work for 4 weeks. But let's just say we'll all be really deeply involved in this course, online and offline, as we're reading and thinking and reflecting. And that's really the intention of the readings and the discussions, is to push us to think and reflect. There might be some times when you're not terribly comfortable about some of the things that you've read, but hopefully you will be in a safe context. We have a small group. I know some of you already, which is nice. I'm looking forward to meeting the others. You also have the option sometimes to reflect and keep it private, and I've done that purposely. So I'm going to close. I think this is a pretty long mini lecture at this point. But I just want you to know, if you do have questions, if there's something you're confused about, it's always okay to ask. Like I said, this course has been kind of redesigned for a 4-week session, and so there may be a few typos, but it's really well thought through. I have selected things carefully to try to make it an intentional and a meaningful course for us. So I really look forward to getting to know you online. I will be on campus this summer, so if you're local, maybe I'll see you on campus as well. But please know it's always okay to email. Please email me with the CU email system, not the Canvas email. It's not as dependable. So again, welcome to Culturally Reflective and Responsive Pedagogy, and I look forward to our class together.